Good day, this is Leadership TV. I am Nefisat Abdurrahman. President Bola Tinubu has called on Nigeria's international allies to stand firmly with the country in its renewed effort to defeat terrorism and violent extremism. Speaking on Friday, the president reaffirmed his administration's determination to end the menace that has plagued the nation for nearly 2 decades, saying security remains non-negotiable. Tinubu said Nigeria is facing its challenges head-on and continues to assert its presence on the global stage with confidence and clarity of purpose. We will decisively defeat terrorism and claim victory in this battle, he declared. With unwavering courage and a steadfast commitment to the rule of law, we will prevail. The president emphasized national unity, describing Nigeria as one family bound by shared hope and resilience. He assured citizens that his government will continue to strengthen security reforms while driving inclusive economic growth. Tinubu also urged friendly nations to deepen collaborations in intelligence sharing, logistics, and training to fast-track victory over terrorism. We urge our allies to stand firmly with us as we amplify our fight against terrorism. We have made significant progress and we eliminate this threat, he said. He further praised the courage and sacrifices of the Nigerian armed forces and intelligence community, commending their dedication to protecting the country's unity and sovereignty. To the brave men and women of our armed forces who serve fearlessly and sometimes pay the ultimate price, we express our deepest gratitude, Tinubu said. The president concluded with a message of hope and resolve, assuring Nigerians and global partners that guided by courage and the rule of law, the nation will triumph over terror. We just asked to the Anambra State governorship election concerns arising over possible low voter turnout despite assurances from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of a credible and peaceful process. The former executive director of the Center for Democracy and Development, Professor Jibrin Ibrahim, raised the concern during an interview on Arise News on Friday, saying waning confidence in the electoral process could dampen participation. Professor Ibrahim, however, urged eligible voters to defy apathy and come out in large numbers to exercise their franchise, assuring that security agencies were better prepared to ensure safety, especially in flashpoints like Orumba North, Orumba South, Ihiala, Obaru, and Agwata. Security agencies have improved in identifying and blocking threats. I believe voter security will be guaranteed and the election will be free and fair, he said. He also described the election as the first major test for INEC's new chairman, Professor Joash Amopitan, saying it presents an opportunity to rebuild public trust in Nigeria's electoral system. If voters turn out and participate fully, it will go a long way in improving the integrity and credibility of elections in this country, he added. Leadership TV reports that Saturday's poll will not only test INEC's readiness under new leadership, but also show whether recent technological and logistical reforms can translate into stronger voter confidence. Candidates from major political parties, including the ABGA, PDP, APC, Labour Party, ADC, and AAC, are contesting for the state's top seats. The 11th Governing Council of the University of Abuja, now Yakubu Gowon University, has approved the appointment of Professor Hakeem Babatunde Fawehimi, a professor of clinical anatomy and biomedical anthropology, as the substantive vice chancellor of the university. The appointment was announced during the 80th extraordinary meeting of the council held on Friday, 7th November 2025. A statement on Friday by the university's acting director, Information and University Relations, Dr. Habib Yakub, said the appointment takes effect from Tuesday, 10th February 2026 for a non-renewable tenure of 5 years. Professor Fawehimi is currently the Vice-Chancellor of the Nigerian British University, a conventional private institution in Asa, Abia State. Meanwhile, the Council has approved the extension of the tenure of the acting Vice-Chancellor, Professor Matthew Adamu, until February 10, 2026. Still on the news, 5 members of international drug cartels have been sentenced to a total of 21 years in prison for trafficking cocaine and opioids destined for Gabon and Australia, following their arrest by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, MMIA, Lagos. According to a statement on Friday by the NDLEA spokesperson, Femi Babafemi, the convicts, Olasupo Michael Oladimeji, Moise Ademola Ogunbiyi, and Shola Adegoke were arrested after 17.9 kilograms of cocaine were intercepted on August 26, 2025, concealed in textile materials and local charms bound for Sydney, Australia. Further investigations led to the recovery of 20.5 kilograms of Canadian loud, a potent strain of cannabis, from Ogumbiyi's home in Lekki, and a black Range Rover SUV marked RBC 459EJ from Adegoke's residence in Ikeja, GRA. The trio were arraigned on 5 counts before Justice Musa Kakaki of the Federal High Court, Lagos, on October 30, 2025, and pleaded guilty. On October 31st, Justice Kakaki sentenced each of them to 5 years imprisonment without the option of a fine, totaling 15 years. The court also ordered the forfeiture of their Range Rover SUV and a Toyota Venza to the federal government. In a related development, 2 other drug kingpins, Ogbunike Joseph Obichukwu and Uzochukwu God's Power Chukura, were convicted for attempting to export 2.6 kilograms of cocaine and 7.9 kilograms of tramadol concealed in motor spare parts to Gabon. They were arraigned before Justice Ambrose Lewis Alogwa of the Federal High Court in Lagos on November 4, 2025, and pleaded guilty. Both were sentenced to 3 years imprisonment each, or a fine of 2 million naira instead of jail. The court also ordered the forfeiture of 4 million naira, which was offered as a bribe to NDLEA officers by Oboniki. Moving on to entertainment news, Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has revealed that she plans to return to her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, to ensure her family's safety and secure the release of her detained brother, Sammy West. In a series of emotional posts on Friday, the actress accused the billionaire politician of using his influence to persecute her family following her brother's arrest and an alleged arrest warrant issued against her mother, Rita Daniels. Through tears in a video shared on social media, Regina lamented being mocked online while battling emotional distress. "As long as you were not in my shoes, you would never understand," she said. She alleged that her brother's arrest stemmed from his attempt to defend her from domestic abuse, describing it as an act of intimidation to force her back into her husband's home. In one of her posts, Regina claimed her mother had texted her saying, "Ned has issued an arrest warrant against me. I should be arrested on or before Monday." As of press time, Senator Nwoko has not responded to the allegations. On to sports, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has been named Premier League Manager of the Month for October after guiding the Red Devils to 3 straight league victories. Amorim, who took charge of United in November 2024, led his sides to win over Sunderland, Liverpool, their first Anfield victory since 2016, and Brighton. "The credit is not mine. It's for my players," Amorim said, praising his squad's performance. The win marks United's first Manager of the Month award since Erik ten Hag in November 2023. Amorim's men currently sit 8th in the Premier League table after drawing with Nottingham Forest on November 1st. United forward Byran also claimed the Player of the Month award, scoring the 3 goals and providing 1 assist in October. And that's it on news at 4 p.m. on Leadership TV News. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website on www.leadership.ng. I am Nefisat Abdurrahman. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert
Jerry,
please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.